Some of the cooler brands I've worked on, and actually turned out to be partners in some of these companies. I'm going to share some of those with you. One of the first ones was with my brother. He's a strongman competitor, and we literally developed this product. And the stuff itself, it's actually called Tacky. Okay, and so what Tacky is something that you can slap on your hands and lift atlas stones. One of the strongman competitions is literally lifting, anywhere from 1 to 400 pound stones, and you need this sticky stuff for your hands. It's called Tacky. And he and I got our heads together one day, and we're talking about creating our own Tacky for him primarily, so my brother can do the strongman stuff in competition. And so we worked on it together. And the premise of the premise of the Tacky comes from a pine resin. And I love having this as a demonstration. This actually is a piece of pine resin. And there are other ingredients obviously involved in this, but it's amazing that this, coming from pine trees, very specific pine tree, to develop into this. And what I did was I created the brand Killer Tacky. Colossus Wear is a strongman competitor business that we started, with t-shirts and hats and that kind of stuff, but also some of these products. So we created this, and what I wanted to do is make it very masculine. We're talking about atlas stones here, so I wanted to come up with a brand, Killer Tacky. So this actually was inspired by Metallica, just something strong with Ride the Lightning, something really cool and edgy. And something that worked well with the color too, that nice golden color. I had to come up with a packaging that was really resilient to the heat, because this stuff has to be cooked. Actually has to be cooked. And there's some funny stories behind that too, but something that would take the heat. We had to come up with a process to label these things. And I actually developed a look for different versions too, different formulas. Like this is cold climate formula Killer Tacky, whereas this is hot climate Tacky. And the difference is that when you're in a hotter climate, a warmer climate, we don't want this to be real runny like honey. It has to be a very certain consistency so it sticks to your hand and sticks to the stone. The cold climate, we wanted that to be a little bit gooier, because when it's cold out, we don't want it to be hard like rosin. We want it to be tacky, more or less. So that's the Killer Tacky, which actually did really well, and we got some really cool strongmen around the world using this stuff. But that was a pretty cool brand to create.